Welcome to the Odyssey. I am Mike Odyssey, and my friends, this could potentially be an exciting video for a lot of people, including myself. It's a discussion based on some news that was recently discovered on a game that was recently released. And I'm talking about this one right here. Yes, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. This little fella here had some secrets behind it. And then this will lead to some other things that we might be able to see in the future. Like I said, exciting. Let's get into the video. But first I want to thank you guys for allowing me to grow here on my YouTube channel. We are averaging around 1,000 subscribers per month. You guys have made it so possible for me to make this my full-time job, and we are so close to 50K here on the channel. If you appreciate Nintendo content, a positive, uplifting atmosphere on the YouTube channel where everybody gets along and you have no drama, it's really rare, then hey, consider hitting that subscribe button. And even if you've been here for a while and have not subscribed yet, you have the power to help me grow this channel to 100K and beyond. So I appreciate you more than you know. Let's go ahead and get started with the video. All right, so we are here at mynintendonews.com. We have an article here on Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, which was released last Thursday. Let's go ahead and read here. It says it's My Nintendo News. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door was classified by the USK last June. Now, what does that mean? We don't know. Let's continue reading. A remake of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door has been available to play exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. Of course, it's a Mario game for a few days now. You may recall that the game had been officially announced last September. However, we now have an idea in regards to how long the game had been ready for launch. You see, it has been discovered that the game was classified by the USK, a German rating organization, before the game had been announced last fall. In fact, the game was classified in June of 2023. This suggests that Paper Mario Thousand Year Door had been ready for to be released as early as last summer. You can see a tweet relaying the news down below. So here we have from Pier485 on Twitter or X. According to the German rating organization USK, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door was classified June 2023, prior year to release date. So what this article is basically telling us is that this game has been ready since before it was announced, since June. All right, since June of 2023, this game was already done. It's been done. Like the actual artwork, the casing, everything was done. It was rated in the USK. And so Nintendo has been sitting on this game for an entire year. I mean, it was announced in what September last year, but still they've been sitting on this Paper Mario game for an entire year. That is crazy to understand. Now, I don't know if you remember, but there was this leaker / insider / developer, a very credible name by Emily Rogers. She was a credible leaker. I think she retired from the craft. She's still a developer, doing very well. And she mentioned that Nintendo had this habit of sitting on games. What does it mean to sit on games? It means that they will finish a game a year prior, maybe 2 years prior, and just sit on them, just not release them, not even talking about them, not even acknowledge the existence or anything until they have a release time. Okay, well, you know what? Hey, we have that game over there we've been working on. It's been done for a couple of years now. Let's go ahead and release it this next year, something like that, right? And so with that, I remember back then when before Metroid Prime Remaster came out, Metroid Prime Remaster was one of those games that Nintendo had been sitting on for a couple of years. And not only that, but we also heard that The Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess is currently being sit on by Nintendo. It's ready. It's done. And I think that Emily Rogers, if I'm not mistaken, was the very first person who said that, as well as Metroid Prime. She said that the games are done. Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, they're done. Nintendo is sitting on them. So it begs the question, what other games do we have potentially completely done, just like we had Paper Mario? You know, we have a Nintendo Direct coming in June. And so with this being Nintendo's potentially last Direct for the Nintendo Switch, and when I mean last Direct for the Nintendo Switch, I don't mean it's the final Direct for the Nintendo Switch. I mean it's going to be the last Nintendo Direct specifically for the Nintendo Switch. I believe the future ones will be both consoles, right? We'll have the Switch games, and we'll have Switch 2 games announced at least for the next year or two. And this basically, yeah, it kind of makes you ask yourself, what other games could Nintendo be sitting on, right? They've already spoken about Zelda, right? Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Those games apparently are being sat on. I do believe to a point where that these games are coming because it came from the same leaker who got Metroid Prime correctly, right? We also have Metroid Prime 2 and 3, a game that's, again, could be potentially being sat on. You know, we have Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4, how long has Metroid Prime 4, you know, have been in the works or in development? We know they used it a lot to hire people over at Retro Studios. They keep talking about it. Hey, we are currently working on Metroid Prime 4. I'm pretty sure by the time they hire somebody, they just hire somebody. Hey, I got news for you. Metroid Prime 4 is done. So go ahead here, take this. Go ahead and sit on it for a little bit. Just warm it up. You know, I'll let you know when you can take it out of the, you know, your seat or something, and then release it. It's just a bad joke. It's just a bad joke. But anyway, you know, I want to know from you guys. This is very interesting information. We could actually see games we weren't expecting to see in this June Nintendo Direct, because Nintendo is just basically sitting on them for years now. For like a year or two, who knows? Hey, if you've been wanting to hear maybe for about Mario Galaxy 2, why wasn't it part of the trilogy, right? The Mario pack that was released back in Mario's 35th anniversary, right? The All-Stars pack. And maybe Nintendo's sitting on that game too, an HD version of that particular game for now, right? So that Zelda remake, although I don't believe a Zelda remake is on this Direct. I think that's coming for Switch 2. But man, what a company, right? I mean, they got the best games out there. This game is brilliant. This game is amazing, right? It's beautiful. It's so crazy how this game has been done for an entire year. All right, guys. There we go. Up, journey on. Peace.